Today's country and your all-time favorites, 95.1 The Bull, 7:35 here on the Morning Roundup. And as promised, joining me here in the bullpen this morning from Chickasaw County Extension, I have Patrick Dirks joining me. Patrick, always a pleasure having you in this morning.
Thank you for having us again.
Absolutely. So we're getting things in motion now, coming up in Nashua, Big Four Fairgrounds. You guys got the Achievement Show once again back.
That is correct, and it all starts tomorrow evening.
Very good. Let's go into it. And what activities do we have in store for this week?
So for tomorrow, we have our static judging project, which our static projects are anything from photography, cooking, visual arts, sewing, all sorts of variety of projects that we have that day. From judging, we'll start around 5 o'clock. But we do have a food truck coming this year. Again, we will have Johnny's Southern Grill and Seafood from 4 to 8. So even if you're there just to check out the projects for a little bit, at least you can stop on down and get a good meal as well at the Fairgrounds.
And give a shout out to our New Hampton FFA officers as well. We had her on Friday. Carla Picard and Carrie Schwickerath talked about they'll be having some projects there. Carla's got some photography she'll be showing off. And Carrie, I believe, is working on some judging with her cows, beef judging, I guess.
Yes.
Something in store there.
Yeah, so. There's even vet and science. There's animal science projects. There are welding, woodworking. There's just so many different things that you can do at the fair for static projects.
Okay, and that's just day one. Let's get into the next day here. Wednesday, what do you guys have coming up?
Wednesday is our dog and pet show. So that is an agility course, fun activities with the dogs, and some sort of obedience training and things like that they do with the dogs. We have a pet show as well that day as well in the morning. Then in the afternoon is when all of the other livestock come to the building, come to the fairgrounds those days. And at that night, we have good to go beef on the move. Going to be there for our food truck for everyone there that night as well.
I assume there's probably going to be a good ribeye steak there somewhere in the works.
I think so.
There's nothing like a good Iowa steak sandwich.
No, I agree. I totally agree.
Yes, I'm already getting hungry just thinking about it. Rob here, joining us here on the Morning Roundup. Patrick Dirks here from the Chickasaw County Extension, talking about the Chickasaw County 4-H FFA Achievement Show. Let's go into day 3, Thursday.
So Thursday we have in the morning we have our horse show. And then throughout the day, we also have our Fun at the Fair day camp, which is run by the Extension office. And it is a day camp where a lot of our young Clover kid age, so kindergarten through 3rd grade, get to show off their projects, get to learn more about specific animal projects and other static projects. We're having a bounce house there that day. We're going to have Chickasaw Conservation there that day. We are going to have Iowa Corn there with their educational trailer as well that day, all around that same 9 to 1, even a little beyond that timeline.
Shout out to Mr. Matt Crane, of course, there at the Conservation, always bringing some fantastic projects for you guys.
Exactly. Absolutely. And we're excited to have him again this year. And then we end that evening with our meat, goat, and sheep show at the end of the night.
Okay, and with that Fun at the Fair day camp, is there still some spots left before they can get in?
I think so. There's still a couple available spots. If you're interested in still going to the day camp, please contact the Extension office just to make sure on how many we have and how many openings we still have yet for that camp.
And the number is 641-394-2174?
That is correct.
Best way to reach you there. Rob Getz here in the bullpen, joining us. Patrick Dirks here on the Morning Roundup, talking about the 4-H FFA Achievement Show this week at the Big Four Fairgrounds, Nashua. Friday, big day ahead of you.
Yes,
July 14th.
Yes, Friday. So we start off the morning with our beef show. Then we will do our bucket bottle calf show following the beef show. Then we have a new thing this year that we're doing. We do a celebrity showmanship every year, but this year is our beef show. So to be eligible to participate in that, you have to get $100 sponsorship. You must be 19 or older to be able to exhibit an animal in it. It's fun for past 4-H alums, FFA alums, family to have maybe their aunts, their uncle, their parents, grandparents out there again in the show ring again. So it's a fun experience for that. Animals will be provided by our 4-H and FFA youth down in the beef barn. So if you have somebody you want to show for, somebody you would want to show for you, it's always great to have that taken care of that way. So, and we like to have that information before the show as best as possible so we can get all the information from our celebrity exhibitors that day.
And any specific things you look for during the course of those things for the celebrity showmanship when they're showing off with the animal?
Oh, no, it's just fun seeing them out there that maybe it's been, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and just seeing how much things have changed from beef then to beef now. Just
Oh, okay. Kind of, yeah, then
it's
and now kind of thing.
yeah,
There you
it's
go.
kind of fun that way.
Okay, nice. And of course, the rabbit show, followed by the bunny egg hunt. That sounds like lots of fun there.
Yes, it is, and we're very excited to see how our new rabbit bunny egg hunt goes this year. So it'll be an exciting opportunity there.
And then wrapping up the evening, you got horse games. Let's talk about that.
Yes, so our horse games are fun, kind of like our rodeo style of a show. We have barrel racing, we have bars, we have. I'm trying to think of what else they have for those. There's a whole bunch of other fun horse games that we do. There's one we're doing this year, which is Simon Says. So our MC will tell you what to do with your horse in the show ring, and you have to follow instructions there. There's magazine racing, where the MC will read out a page of a magazine, rip off the magazine page, get back on your horse, and then go to the finish line. It's all timed events, but it's a lot of fun, and we have a really good turnout for that every year.
Horsing around there.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Patrick Dirks once again joining us here on the Morning Roundup, talking about the 4-H FFA Achievement Show. Big Four Fairgrounds, Nashua this week. And then another big day, of course, on Saturday. I'll go down the list here. We'll start off here in the morning with the swine show.
Yep, we have our swine show this year again on Saturday morning from 8 to noon. We have an event this year hosted by the Big Four Fair Board called Turn and Burn Racing. That will Ranger Racing. That will be on the racetrack about 1 to 3 on that time. Then following, that will be about the same time as our poultry show is happening. But after that, then we have our family barbecue, which is an amazing event to come to. This year, our food is provided by the Chickasaw County pork producers, and it is $8 a ticket. You can still get your tickets before the event is great. You can also come to the event and get your tickets as well. They're $8 a ticket. After the barbecue, then we have our big award ceremony. We'll be handing out we'll be giving our Clover kids their graduations. So everybody that graduates from 3rd grade to 4th grade, they'll get a little graduation. Then we will present 9th year awards to our 9-year 4-Hers. Then we will be doing scholarships. Our Chickasaw County 4-H Iowa Hall of Fame nominee will be presented at that event. And we will and then also the last thing, we will crown our Chickasaw County Fair Queen and our little Mr. and Miss Chickasaw this year as well.
Very nice. And you already have kind of a long list of those contenders for that as well?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. And of course, Fair Dance following. So you'll have some ice cream there at the Fair Dance?
Yes, we will. We will have Sky Cone ice cream down at the Fair Dance as well, which is going to be roughly 7:30 till 9:30. Down at Uncle G's Pavilion at the Big Four Fairgrounds.
Very good, very good. And then on Sunday, a couple of things to tend to there. You've got the Dairy Cattle Goat Show.
Yep.
There, and costume contest. There's a certain theme to go along with that this year?
No, not really. It's kind of a you create the costume or the theme you want to go with for your animals, and it is presented and sponsored by the National Playing Field FFA chapter. So it's their big event during the Chickasaw County 4-H and FFA Achievement Show. So it's a fun event. It's really fun to see the families come out there, especially if they have a larger group of family where it's like maybe 3 or 4 kids coming out there all in the same costumes. Their animals are all in the same costumes. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun.
And last but not least, on Monday, July 17th, you have the livestock auction as well.
That is correct. So we conclude our fair on Monday, July 17th with the livestock auction with our free pancake breakfast from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sponsored by Homeland Energy Solution. We have Chris Cakes coming in again to do the breakfast for us again. They have done it the last couple of years.
They're a huge hit around this area.
It's fantastic. It's so much fun. So we'll have them come in, do our breakfast as usual, and it will just be a fun day. And if you are interested in purchasing any animals, please stop on by during that Monday, and you can take them to any locker or Waverly Sale Barn as well if you would like as well.
All right, Patrick Dirks once again joining us here on the Morning Roundup. 4-H FFA Achievement Show in Nashua, the Big Four Fairgrounds. Further information, whether it be on the event or general questions, Patrick, how can we get a hold of you guys?
Best way to get a hold of us is calling us at the Extension office at 641-394-2174. We will be there today, but then the rest of the week will be difficult to get a hold of us there. But please reach out through our social media. We will be checking that constantly while we are down at the Big Four Fairgrounds. So it's easier for us to communicate that way the best we can.
I find the best way to do so is on the Facebook Messenger app. Seems to be the best way to get in touch with you guys.
Yes.
You're always checking that.
Yes, constantly. We constantly are. So yeah, that's the best way to get us when we're down at the fairgrounds from the 11th through the 17th. It's a little more difficult to get us via phone because we're not always there, but you can always reach to us on the Facebook Messenger or just stop by the Big Four Fairgrounds. We're in the office down there right as soon as you come through the main entrance. Someone will be there to help you if you have any questions or anything you need.
Okay, well, we look forward to it once again. Chickasaw County 4-H FFA Achievement Show. We'll have more information, of course, following our conversation here on our website, 951thebull.com. Meantime, Patrick Dirks once again joining us. Thanks a lot for joining me today.
No problem. Thank you for having us again.
All right, maybe we'll watch again sometime in the next month here. So.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
All right, sounds good. 7:45 here on the Morning Roundup into Toby Keith, already on the road to recovery following his many months of radiation stuff, and sounds like that cancer's in remission. That's good news for him. Here on the Morning Roundup, 95.1 The Bull.